Hello. Hello, 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 hello. How are we doing? Let's move this guy this way. I was watching the U of I game, chat. I was watching the U of I game. So I didn't really get to watch much of the 6/7 o'clock slate. Well, Montreal.
Arrive le tir à but! Les Canadiens gagnent un 8e match de suite.
Montreal won in a shootout. Are they tied with Wow, they're tied with Buffalo. Wow, wow, wow. Definitely want that home ice, chat. I'll pull up lineup. Let me pull up lineup.
The late second period lead.
How's everyone doing?
Exactly where Cowan is, and he's not trying to get this one to score. He's putting it right in the wheelhouse of Easton Cowan. That is just pure brilliance there. Good shot pass.
Benjamin Popathy. All right. Attendance. Chat, taking attendance. Who's here? Can I get some presents? Present. Who's present? Who's here? Who's tardy? 20 people. Who's going to be tardy? Let me know who's here. Roll call. Attendance. Present. Doing well. Nice in Tucson. Brianna's present. Gravely Diggs is present. Okay. Christian's present. Okay. I'm writing that down. Christian, Brianna, Gravely. Okay. Good. Earthbound. Hello. That'll do. Yes, Earthbound in the back. I see you. Nick. Okay, Nick in the front. Thank you. Present. Good. All right. Thoughts on Rick Ball. Okay, I can write down Levshinov is Levshinov. Let's keep our comments to a minimum while we're taking attendance, okay? I like Rick Ball, though. If you must know, I like Rick Ball. Nazar all night. Nazar feasting on that Seattle third line. I say yes. I like that call out, Nicholas. It's going to be the Berkeley Cat and Frank Nazar matchup on that third pairing, most likely. Give me that. I don't mind Frank Nazar. So we got Bedard, Lardis, and Teravainen up top. Last game, Jeff Blashill made the switch. The green Lardis-Bedard combo just kind of wasn't really working. Teravainen gets put up on that first line. Nick Lardis scores that greasy goal. I don't mind this decision to keep these guys up there. I think Nick Lardis has absolutely earned a spot on the first line, and I think Nazar and Green will be a good look on the third line. I really like the third line matchup for the Hawks tonight. And then we've got the same forechecking second line. I'd imagine these guys are going to be against the Beniers, McCann, Jordan Eberle line. I'd imagine these guys are going to be against Seattle's top line at the Climate Pledge Arena, the goofiest name for an arena ever. The Pledge. At the Pledge. They will be matched up against Matty Beniers and Eberle and Co. at the Pledge. Great to see Lardis back. Someone in Shy Street said to me, "Welcome to Earth." Why? Love me the BLT line. BLT. The BLT line. Yes, sir. BLT. Let's go. What about the DNG? BFM. And then defensively, Kaiser and Crevier as the top pairing. Interesting. Kaiser and Crevier, really interesting. Those are like, I feel like two of Blashill's boys right there, Kaiser and Crevier. Interesting pairing there. Vlasic and Rinzel, this was what I thought was going to, like on paper, this is what makes the most sense to be like our top pairing. So I do want to see, I am excited to see more of these two together. And then Korchinski and Del Mastro. Del Mastro playing on his weak side on the right side. Korch, it's put up or shut up time for Korch. And then we do have Soderblom in net, but I think Seattle's got Grubauer in net, so that'll kind of. I could see there being a lot of goals in this hockey game, chat. I could see there being some goals in this hockey game. What's the over/under line? I might take an over on this. Can I be honest with you guys? I'm gonna take a look at the line. What's up, Greg? Greg is present. I'm watching, but won't be able to comment. Love the streams though. No worries, Greg. Appreciate you being here. All the same. If you guys all would not mind doing me a massive favor as we start out this stream and hit that like button, that would be very, very clutch, and that would make me smile and happy. You know, we're obviously going to be locked in on this Blackhawks game. I do want everyone to be aware that the Calgary Flames are playing the Anaheim Ducks in a couple minutes at the same time. Big implications for that second to last spot. Definitely, we're all Blackhawks fans tonight. All right, we are rooting for our team to get a win. This group needs a win, but everybody in this stream is also a Calgary Flames fan. Okay, I just want everybody to know that we are Calgary Flames fans in this chat. Okay, thank you. All right, I might parlay like over. Can I get no? 6.5 is a lot. I don't know if there's going to be 7 goals. That's a lot. Alternate total goals over 5.5 is -164. Parlayed with Bedard point is a +100. Give me that. I'm taking over 5.5 goals. Wait, what bet did I win? What bet did I just cash? Oh, Bedard over 68.5 points. I forgot I had futures bets on Bedard, chat. Holy shit. I'm him. No, it's not letting me take this bet. Because the game started. What the fuck? All right, well, I guess I'm not placing a bet. Maybe I'll play something live. Chat. Holy shit. I had 3 different bets that were like 2-leggers that consisted of Connor Bedard's over 68.5. Nice. Just opened my FanDuel to $100. We're underway here. I was not expecting to open my FanDuel to $100. Shit, I'm knocking stuff over. I'm flustered. I need to get this thing off my screen. Streams. Sources. Remove. Okay, all right. Sorry, chat. I'm flustered. I was not expecting to see $92. I forgot that I had beds. During the summer, so like it went up as we got closer to the start of the season this year. Bedard's point total line went up, but for like most of the summer, Bedard's point total line was at 68.5, and he went over that. Chat, I'll remind you, Connor Bedard was out for over a month. They had his line at 68.5. I think it ended up getting up to like 71, 72. But yeah, I had a few different wagers of Bedard over 68.5. Totally forgot about that. What a awesome way to start the game. Cool. All right. Let's go. Here's Kaiser. Passing it up. Pass goes off of Mickey. McMahon dumps it in. Bobby McMahon, former Toronto Maple Leaf. Now Seattle Kraken. They just love their middle six guys, the Seattle Kraken. Oh, here's Mikheyev. He's in on a breakaway. Oh, Grubauer gets a piece of it. What a pass, Frundell. Oh, it was a good back check there by McMahon. Wow. Jeez, what is that second line? Stevenson, Kako, McMahon. I mean, oh no, Wyatt Kaiser with the howler early on. Soderblom bails him out by poking the puck to the corner. Puck gets out of the zone. Oh, and Nazar just took Berkeley Catton out, and Frankie's going to be going to the box. Early penalty kill for our Chicago Blackhawks, chat. Nice start until that. Kaiser, Crevier is going to be like Niedermeyer Stevens. Okay. All right. Look, I love them too. That is a lofty statement right there. Niedermeyer Stevens. Okay. I can't wait for the Hawks Sharks game. Come on, bro. That's not how we do things. We take things game by game. This is a day-by-day mentality. We cannot be looking ahead. We cannot be looking past the Seattle Kraken, okay? Seems Bedard is injury-prone or just snake-bit. Huh? What do you mean? What do those two things have to do with each other whatsoever? PK time? Yeah. Wait, was Nazar tripped? No, I think he just kind of like fell and then took out Cat. And what's up, PJ? What's up, Peach? Where's my vape? There it is. Baby needs his bottle. Puck goes out of play. Burn the first 30 seconds of that penalty. What's the over-under on Burakovsky turnovers? 4.5. Seattle's a boring mid-team. Probably my least favorite team in the NHL to watch. There are a few teams that I just won't turn on ever. Seattle's one of them. Calgary is another. Probably my two least favorite teams in the NHL. You'll never catch me watching a Seattle Kraken game. I almost won't even watch them if they're playing a good team. Here's Vince Dunn, shot from the point, blocked by Teuvo Teravainen. Way to get in that shooting lane, bud. Crevier, hard rim, gets it all the way out. Attaboy Lou. Attaboy Lou. Chat, we clap for those. Attaboy. 42 people in here. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for staying up, all right? You guys are some real fans. Saturday night, late, after 9 o'clock. You guys are some diehards. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Give yourselves a pat on the back. My sister-in-law and my brother got me a new lizard. They were just in Hawaii on their honeymoon. They got me a new lizard, so we've got double trouble now. Oh no, shot comes in. Actually, I have more. I have even more. I have a lot of lizards, but these two just stay over here. These two haven't made their appearance on stream. Everyone knows Nick Lizard though. This is our good luck charm. I say good luck charm. I don't think the Hawks have won a single game since I've been playing with this fella, but you know, he's not going anywhere. Smashing that Berkey over. I mean, never a bad bet to smash a Burakovsky over turnovers. Actually, he's playing on the fourth line, so he's probably only going to get 8 or 9 minutes. So maybe I would take the under tonight, just because the ice time. You might not have the option to turn the puck over that often. All right, Seattle dumps it in. We just have 12 more seconds to kill. Vlasic loses it. Stays gold side, though. Here's Beniers. Drops it to Montour. Montour shoots, and Soderblom makes the save. He saw it the whole way. Blackhawks back to full strength. They do a good job of not really giving up any great looks on that kill. Number 1 PK stands tall. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's midday for you? What the fuck? Are you in Australia? Patricia Stevens Dance Studio 3313. Now that is a mouthful. That is a mouthful of a name. I'm going to start calling you P for short. I do think Seattle will be fun to watch in like 2 years. O'Brien and Furkus seem like they'll be fun to watch. Fourth line Berkey, yeah. Good poke there by Kevin Korchinski. I think he's coming off of his best game of the year the other night in Edmonton. Let's see if he can build off of it. This is crunch time for Kevin Korchinski. Snaps the pass to Nazar, who dumps it in. Grubauer goes behind his net to play it. Plays it high off the glass. Hawks are able to keep it. Never mind. Seattle gets back on it. Good pressure by Frank Nazar. Gets it back to the point. Del Mastro makes a nice move. Nazar, toe drag. Oh, I thought it went in. It hit the net behind. Here's Green. Gets on the puck. Good battle by him. Korchinski now. Shoots one in. It goes just wide. Green gets back on the puck. Back to Del Mastro. Over to Korch. Korch finds Nazar. Nazar shoots. Grubauer makes the save. And he holds on. Really good. Hey, chat, we called it early. We talked about that third line. Good shift from them there. Really good shift from that third line. Nazar letting that go from the top of the circles. Good to see him shooting. Great shift, chat. Yep. We know it. Keep an eye on that line, chat. We talked about it. They're going to feast tonight. Boisvert loses the draw, but Slaggert gets taken down, and we're going to go to the power play. Landon Slaggert just drew a penalty. Yeah, that was boneheaded. Ryan Lindgren. Ooh, Slaggert got a little gash there. He's leaking. Unless that's like a leech on his face or something. Unless that is a bug on his face. I think Slaggert's leaking a little bit. Jeez, he scratched his fucking face off. What was he trying to do there? Attaboy, yep, that's your guys' guy. That's your guys' guy, chat. That's your Landon Slaggert drawing the penalty. That's your boy, chat. PP time. Slags draws it. Slags with the draw. Sign him up. 8x8. Oh my gosh. Landon Slaggert should if Landon Slaggert is ever having a bad day, he should just pull up one of these live streams and read what my chat says about him. Because it'll cheer him up immediately. Hawks lose the draw, but can they keep it in? No, they cannot. Seattle gets it out. Bedard has the puck. Moves it over to Teravainen. Teravainen drops to Nazar. Nazar with some speed. Oh. Made that move a second late. Didn't get around Stevenson in time. Soderblom has to play it. Nice. Reverse hit there by Bedard. Let's try this again. Oh, Bedard just lost the puck. Thank goodness Nazar was way behind him. A little bit of a head scratcher there from 98. All right, just wasting a lot of time here. Let's see if we can get it into the zone, and we can't. Bedard gets the puck taken away from him, and Teravainen's pass to Nazar misses. Top unit's gonna stay on, I think. Bertuzzi chips it in and goes to chase himself. Teravainen looking for Frundell. Frundell takes it into the corner. Bertuzzi does well to move it. Oh! Teravainen couldn't connect with Nazar. Nazar would have had a good look right by the hash marks. Puck back to the point. Here's Renzel. Sam Renzel working the point. Over to Frundy. Frundell gets it back. Down low to Bertuzzi. Oh, puck's still free. Nazar's on it. Left circle. Teravainen, quick shot. Grubauer covers up. 22 seconds left on the man advantage. 13:40 in the period. Why isn't 84 on the PP? Dead. Landa Aura God Slaggert. Lee, wrong period on scoreboard. It does seem to be the case, doesn't it? I think he was flustered from the hit. Maybe flustered from the hit. Maybe... I don't want to see a checked out 98. I want 98 still pushing the pace here over these final few games. I changed the period. I changed the period. Oh, puck goes to the net. Grubauer stays in the way. Hawks kind of lost that draw, but it went to a dangerous area. Puck hits green skate and goes to the corner. Burakovsky, terrible along the wall. Andre Burakovsky, he's atrocious. He never. When was the last time you saw Burakovsky win a board battle? I don't think I've seen one all year. Here's Ryan Donato. Dumps it in. Tied up with Montour. Burakovsky comes up with it. Okay, I jinxed it. That was all me. Puck towards the net from Renzel. Goes wide. Burakovsky wins another board battle after I slander him. Great work by Ryan Green. Forces a turnover. Here's Berkey. Can he find a pass? Nice. They maintain possession. They go for a change. Slaggert moves it over to Burakovsky. Can he find the pass? Was looking for Boisvert. Couldn't get the puck to him, though. Nice hit there by Landon Slaggert. Burakovsky's got to get off the ice. Puck's coming to him. Good early start here from the Blackhawks. Crevier moves it up to Boisvert. Spins away from McMahon. Back to Crevier. Stretch pass. Here comes Boisvert. Shoots! Well wide. I think it deflected out of play. 12:06. Berkey'd lose a board battle due to my dead... Berkey would lose a board battle to my dead grandma. Real. Real as fuck. Berkey must have money on the board. He's got a lot of money on Kraken money line. We always struggle carrying the puck into the zone on the power play, and I don't know enough about hockey to figure out why. It's been a lot better. Ever since we've had Frank Nazar involved in the entries, we've actually been much better at it. That was a bad example. They struggled there, but that was just sloppy. That was just really sloppy. But they've changed it to where Bedard like kind of gets that first drop pass and he carries it, and if he has a path into the zone, if he thinks he can carry it into the zone, he takes it himself. If not, he drops it to Nazar, who picks up speed. You Hawks fans are a bunch of losers. Wait, Jinja, you're not a Hawks fan? I thought this whole year you were a Hawks fan that's just like a miserable KD hater. You're not a Blackhawks fan, and you just like think to come into this chat every time the Blackhawks play? That is a new layer that I did not know. That is next level hating by you. If you ever have a hard time falling asleep, just throw on a Kraken game. Bedard is gone. No. Bedard is gone. I don't think Bedard's going to be gone. Berkey would lose a board battle to his infants. Okay. Missed you too, Jinja. Yeah, everyone say what's up to our Jinja. Everyone loves Ginger. Everyone loves Jinja. Everyone say hi, Jinja. Guys, that is crazy. Jinja's not even a Hawks fan. I thought this whole time Jinja was a Hawks fan. He comes into every stream. Jinja is here more than a lot of you. And he's not even a Hawks fan. He just hates the Blackhawks that much. You almost have to tip your cap to the hating. I admire that level of passion and hatred, you know. And honestly, he's not too different from us. Like, you guys all being in this stream late on a Saturday night because you love this team. They're second from the bottom of the league. That is passion. That is love. Jinja is honestly pretty close to us, just on the complete opposite spectrum. Here's Bedard. Oh, if he won that, he was going to be able to find Lardis. Lardis beats Dunn to the puck. Pops free to Teravainen, back to the point. Crevier throws one to the net. Grubauer holds on. That's the horseshoe theory. Jinja Billions, Jinja, all the way on this end, hates the Hawks so much. Hates the Hawks with a passion. You guys love the Hawks so much, right? And so you guys are actually very close together. You guys are both here on a Saturday, spending your Saturday night here with me. You guys, most of the people in this chat are doing it because you love this team. Jinja's doing it because he hates the team. In the end, it's the same result. You're here and you're liking the stream. Jinja, make sure you like the stream, buddy. Thank you. What's up, Johnny? Johnny Test. Johnny Test. Shout out Johnny Test. Or Jinja could just have a crush on you. Very possible. Many such cases. Jinja hates Hawks. Loves Lee. That's right, Brianna. Very sweet of you. I think he just has a crush on me. Jinja hates the Hawks about as much as we hate Stan Bowman. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. I don't know if anybody hates anything the way we hate Stan Bowman, but close. It's close for sure. All right, here's Berkeley Catton. Isolated with Vlasic. Throws it across. Gets to McMahon. Throws one on net. Goes wide. Vlasic. Breakout pass. Kind of bounces nicely to Bertuzzi, who's going to smash it on net. Forces Grubauer to hold on. Hawks will get an offensive zone draw out of this, in which they will lose. So, I've been a Hawks fan for over 65 years. Skip, I salute you. That's dedication. That's passion. That is commitment. And that is admirable. Bree, you learning puck. Look at the way he spells learning, Bree. Who can blame him? Does Jinja like Burakovsky? Jinja loves Burakovsky. Guys, I think we bullied Jinja out of chat. That's the quickest I've seen Jinja leave. He'll pop in. He'll pop. Chat. Make sure you get on Jinja's ass next time he gets in chat. Because don't worry, he'll be back later. He'll be back when Seattle scores. He'll be back. We bullied him. You guys said he had a crush on me and he left instantly. Of course, Skip. Renzel off the wall. Gets to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi backhand out of the reach of Frendell. This line wants to just get in on the forecheck, baby. Seattle breaks it out. They've got numbers here. Nice hit by Bert. Here's Myers. Bogart. Like, this fourth line on Seattle, it's like, who are these guys, chat? Who are these guys? Genuinely. Nice hit by Frundy. Bert gets it out. James Black and Michael Goulet. Before that, Jinja, my boyfriend. Jinja, you're in love with me. Oh no! How did that stay out? Great work by Soderblom. Puck goes through Burakovsky easily, like he's a piece of Swiss cheese. Oh, this is not the matchup I want to see. I do not want this fourth line out against the Beniers-Eberle line. That is not my preference. Oh, good save, Soderblom, on a big blast from Adam Larson. Burton Franz throwing the body. Here's Beniers, enters the Hawks zone. Good work by Vlasic. Puck hits his skate. Gets through him, though. Oh! Cross crease pass. Good defending there by Renzel. Vlasic gets in that shooting lane. plays it off the glass and out, but it's going to go all the way for icing. So these Blackhawks will have to stay on the ice for a D-zone draw. I saw Connor Bedard at a grocery store yesterday. I told him how cool it was to meet him in person, but I didn't want to be a douche and bother him and ask him for photos or anything. And he said, "Oh, like you're doing now?" I was taken aback, and all I could say was, "Huh?" But he kept cutting me off and saying, "Huh, huh, huh," and closing his hand shut in front of my face. I walked away and continued with my shopping, and I heard him chuckle as I left. Damn. Big if true, you kind of got bullied by Connor Bedard. That's pretty funny. That's a crazy story. I don't know if that's true or not, but... What's up, Ryan? Shout out to the Guy family. Shout out to the newest member of the Blackhawks fan base, Willie Guy. Shout out to little Willie. I saw a bunch of pictures of him today. He is very adorable and squishy, and I want to squish his cheeks. Vlasic to the dressing room. Was he really? Oh, yeah. There he is, leaning over, hunched over. That's not good. That's not good. Vlasic to the dressing room. Not great. Ooh. Here's McMahon to Kako. Defended by Kaiser in the corner. Puck gets free. Lardis unable to move it. Boivin hoists it out for Lardis to skate onto. Oh my gosh, does he have speed? Ooh, Stevenson, last-ditch effort. Makes a play on the puck, does well. Icing here? Nice. Icing on Seattle. Living that dream. Why would Bedard leave Chicago? What is bro talking about? He's just talking just to talk. He just be saying shit. He just be saying shit. We will give him some extra cheek squishes from Uncle Lee tomorrow. Yes, 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 Uncle Lee. Let's go. Yes. Uncle Lee says, have a good night's sleep, little fella. We need you on Connor's right wing in a few years. Hawks win the draw. Here's Bedard. Looking for Lardis. He's not there. Just loses the handle of it. Lardis into the zone for Teravainen. Teravainen throws it into the corner. Kind of don't know what. I guess he just threw it to an area. I guess he just threw it to a soft area. Hawks need a summer of accuracy training. Korch, unable to move it up the wall. Nice. Green picks it up. Moves it to Frank. Frank trying to get it back across for Green. Doesn't get there. Donato does well, though. Nice keep there by Green. Grubauer tries to play it behind the net. Doesn't get there. Jaden Schwartz. Jim Schwartz. Ginger Billions. You are so goofy, bro. Bro, go do something. You are not even a Blackhawks fan. Go do, like, there's got to be something better you can spend your time on. Frendell plays it in. Mikheyev in a wrestling match behind the Seattle net. Puck goes back to Kaiser. Kaiser back to Mikheyev. Frendell's going to come in and try to help this. Dig this puck out. Fans pounding on the glass. Now we got like a 6-man pile up in the corner. Hawks come out with it. Ooh, Grubauer tried to freeze that puck. He didn't reach it. Nice hit by Frendell. Good work by those boys. Just a big, heavy line there. Frendell, Mikheyev, Burt. Frundy. His pass doesn't connect with Berkey. Kaiser skates it forward. Chips it in on his backhand. Burakovsky, can he find the pass? He can't. Boisvert. His pass goes through Burakovsky all the way to Beniers on the other side. This is the matchup, huh? Playing these guys against the top line of Seattle. Slaggert. Nice hit. Wins that battle. Burakovsky with a great look. Completely fans on it. Andre Burakovsky. Here's Beniers. Drop pass. Shot by Montour. Almost deflected. Goes wide. Here's Montour again. Oh, no. Here's Beniers. Drop to Larson. Back to Beniers. To the top of the point. Leaves it for Montour. Winds up. Fakes the shot. Larson now. Shoots one. Good save, Soderblom. Rinzel does really well there in the corner. And he hoists it out. Is it going to go all the way for icing? It's not. Really great work there by Sam Rinzel. Nifty play in the corner and then chips it out. Lifts it high. No icing. Hawks able to change. Gingibillion. Hawks are winning lottery. Oh, thanks, Ginja. We appreciate it. Burakovsky, yeah. I mean, Berkey. You can literally see Berkey thinking out there. Also just completely whiffed it. Yeah. I know. It's crazy. It's getting out of hand. Berkey is dirt on Blashill. I mean, no. Berkey's on the fourth line. Berkey's on the fourth line and didn't even play 9 minutes in Edmonton. So let's not act like, we can't keep doing the Blashill thing because he's buried him on the fourth line. Berkey can't catch a break from the mistakes. Honestly, feel bad for the guy. In the post game I did after the Edmonton game with Justin, Justin said that he thinks it's his twin brother playing as Andre Burakovsky. Is it just me or does Bedard look a bit checked out? I think he wanted the 30 goals. Yeah, honestly, I'm not even gonna push back on that. It does feel like Bedard's, and maybe it's not like super blatant, but just I think maybe psychologically he might be a little checked out and doesn't have the same excitement over these last couple games. It's a long season, and if there's nothing to play for, even if it's just subconsciously, you're a little less pumped for the game. I think there's probably something to that. I don't think he's been his best, but yeah, you'd like to see him get finish the year on a high note, get some more production. Berkey for sale. Jinja is probably one of those people that have like 4 favorite teams. Probably true. What's up, Mothman? What I miss? Not much. Pretty boring period. Back and forth. Some really good shifts by the Hawks. Some good offensive zone time. A really good shift from the Nazar line. A really good shift from the Frendel line. Decently physical game. Back and forth a little bit. Nothing too crazy. 9 minutes of ice time's too much for Berkey. You could make that argument. I wouldn't push back on that. Kraken broadcast just showed that Bedsy knocked out Grubauer's stick out of his hand on a drive-by. Oh, I like that. I like that out of Beds. That's what he needs to do to get himself going. Be a little bit of a shithead. That'll get him into the game. Nice hit there by Rinzel. Oh, Lardis's pass out of the reach of Bedard. Bummer. Here's Rinzel to Tavo. Uh-oh. Tavo turns it over, wins it back. Tavo stresses me out in the neutral zone. There's not a player I like watching less in the neutral zone than Tavo Teravainen on the Chicago Blackhawks. He will just be so pedestrian and so nonchalant. Bedard wants to compete. That's why he's so energized at the start of every year. But once they're clearly not making the playoffs, he's not inspired. I don't blame him. Typical Seattle game. Bedard definitely looks a little out of it. All the losing also definitely dwells on you. Not saying he's gone by any means, just saying when we were winning, he was flying every shift. Yeah. Like, I don't even think he's, like, I highly doubt he's, like, checked out. Like, actually, like, he's probably not, like, saying to anyone, I don't care. It's just, like, subconsciously, he's probably just a little uninspired, you know? I think that's very possible. You know, it's hard to, like, bite down on it and really grind. Ooh, Lars got away with that there. Could have been dangerous. Turnover. You know, it's hard to really, like, have that same grind when, you know, there's really no point. It is difficult. Oh, Nazar gets taken out. No call. Donato shot out of play. Bedard's playing hockey. Not sure what your people are seeing. Lebowski. We've seen Bedard at his best this year. Come on. I know we're all homers here, but it's okay to acknowledge that we've seen Bedard play better hockey than this. When Bedard scores his next goal, you people say he looks locked in. I still think he's going to score. Like, I don't think he looks terrible. I'm not saying that. It's just a little different. He does look a little less engaged than we've seen him. That's all. And I don't think it's been a while. I think it's just been like the past week. I think it's just been the past couple games. Lee, I love your videos and streams. Did you give it? Did you give it? Did you give? Just on a human level, your season's cooked. We've been losing for months now, and at the end of a long season, you're obviously going to play a little uninspired. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I've experienced that in sports too. You know, it's hard to get up for these games when you're like, Lee, what do you think Bedard's next contract will look like? Video on this soon. Yeah, that's a good idea. I guess I could make a video on that. That's actually a really good idea. Thank you for that. I could totally turn that into like a 15-minute thing. Thank you. Who said that? Nico. Yes, Nico. Appreciate it. How does it feel to have a boomer audience? I love it. Oh, Bertuzzi. Jeez, man. Hard into the boards with his face. You would expect people to play extra hard when trying to make the playoffs. It's to be expected that you aren't going 100%, 110% now that you're out of it. I'm not saying it's a red flag, just pointing out you can tell he's a little checked out. Yeah, like if they were in the playoff race, I don't think it's crazy to suggest that if they were 3 points out, Bedard would be fucking on fire right now. How have Hawks been playing? Honestly, decent. Pretty good start. They've had a decent period. Not really many great looks, but Seattle haven't really had any either, so. Seattle gets it out. They play it in. Korchinski up the wall to Green. Green, nice pass to Del Mastro, who just, like, is not fast and could not get any sort of separation there. Nazar, wall battle. Del Mastro backhands one. That gets intercepted. Tolvanen dumps it in. Nice reverse hit there by Del Mastro. Attaboy, use that body. He does it again, gets it over to Korch, who has a little bit of space and is able to make a nice pass to Nazar. Nazar through the neutral zone to Green. Back to Nazar. Gets towards Donato! Deflected on, and Grubauer makes the save. Something from nothing. All started from the Korch breakout pass. Del Mastro does a good job taking the body, moves it over to Korch, and then they're off. That's how the defense leads to offense, chat. Like, if you ever played a sport and had to play in a consolation game in a tournament, you obviously aren't playing as hard, basically, what the Hawks have to do these final 7 games. Yeah, but the thing is like, there are guys that should be putting in crazy effort despite where the team's at in the standings. Bedard isn't playing for himself. Oh, Bertuzzi backdoor. How did that stay out? He rips one from a tight angle, and it gets through Mikheyev on the blue line. Bummer. Rinzel sends it back in. Bertuzzi, just an absolute dog. Gets there first. Puck gets through Vlasic. Vlasic finds Frundy, who sends it into the corner. Here's Ilya Mikheyev to the middle of the ice. Rinzel makes the move around Beniers, pulls it back, shoots one, doesn't get through the traffic. Here's Vlasic, cuts back. He's got Elberly on his... Nice. Just absolutely destroyed McMahon. Now they blow it dead. That's fucking stupid. We had possession. Oh my gosh. McMahon's face went into fucking Vlasic's shoulder and we got to blow the play dead. It's frustrating. Oh, McMahon took a fucking dive there. McMahon just acting. Sell it. Stay down, buddy. Acting like he got shot right there. My goodness. Yeah, it's a soft whistle. He's just putting his arm out to, like, shield the puck. And McMahon went into it and then acted like he got fucking hit with a .50 caliber bullet to the face. Hawks lose the draw, but keep it in. Here's Beauvais. Makes a nice move. Crevier on his backhand. For Bedard. Has to play it along the wall. Oh, gets it back towards the net. Good keep by Kaiser. Oh. Bedard has to carry it out. That's going to do it for the first period. Pretty solid period from the Hawks. Winning the shot battle 9-4. This is a team. Seattle has to win this game. Like, their players might be dejected, but realistic. Like, this is Seattle's probably got to win out if they want to make the playoffs. They got a lot of teams ahead of them. If Hawks get Nyes, you think they'd want Bertuzzi? Now you're asking questions. Where did the change of heart come from? I don't think the Hawks are probably going to get Matthew Nyes. I think if the Maple Leafs are going to move a player, it's going to be Austin Matthews. I don't think they're looking to trade it Matthew Nyes, especially given what they just said. They're trying to retool. If you trade Matthew Nyes, that's just straight up rebuilding. If you're trading one of your top players who's 23 years old, that's not a move you make if you're retooling. The Blackhawks traded Brandon Hagel, not because they were retooling, but because they were rebuilding. Oh, this guy said Celebrini is double the player Bedard is. All right, sheep. You're a sheep. Bedard is going to have an insane year next year, and I can't wait. A healthy year of Bedard. If he can play a full 82, and he's got the help next year, he's going to score more than Macklin Celebrini. Lead the interview with Justin and Prospect on with Cinema. Glad you liked it. That was a fun one. Are you going to be streaming on Monday? Yeah. Isn't Jason Robertson the literal slowest first-line player? Yeah, he's pretty slow. Tuck or Kempe? I think Tuck is going to re-sign in Buffalo. And there's no way LA is going to let go of Adrian Kempe. That Hockey Don guy has some wild Hawks opinions. I don't think he's, like, strongly, like... I don't think he really stands by anything strongly. I think he just covers a lot of these prospects and likes a lot of them. And so he's like, I would really like, you know. I think he kind of does that. I don't think he's like me, that I'm like, the Blackhawks have to do this or else they're at, you know. Like, he doesn't really sit on it, you know. Correction, Celebrini is double the help of Bedard. Stenberg or McKenna if we get first overall. I personally want McKenna, but I won't be upset with Stenberg, and I know the Blackhawks will take Stenberg over McKenna. I do subscribe to the argument that I think Stenberg is probably better in the Hawk system. I just think McKenna has the higher ceiling, so you draft that player and then figure it out later. That's my thing, but I've been wrong about stuff with the draft before. So like I did not want, so like I was right about Demidov. I knew that was going to be bad. That didn't take a genius to know that Demidov was probably the play there. And you can say it's too early with Levshunov. I don't think it's an egregious claim to say that Artem Levshunov will never be considered a better player than Ivan Demidov. I think that is a pretty safe thing to say at this time. Is there a chance that Levshunov becomes a true number one and is just like an absolute, like, yes, I guess, sure, but I don't think that's as likely as Ivan Demidov being one of the best scorers, most creative players in the league. Like he's 6'1" and he's dog on a bone. Like, that was bad. But I did not want the Blackhawks to draft Frundell. Like, I did not want. I wanted them to literally trade assets to try to get Misa, or I wanted them to pick Martone or Higgins. Like, I did not want Frundell. I did not want Frundell at all last year. And if I got my way, that would have sucked. Because now, in hindsight, I would take Frundell over every single player in that draft besides Matthew Schaefer. I would take Frundell over Misa. But, so, like, I don't know, man. Point I'm trying to make is, like, I say that I would prefer McKenna, but if Stenberg ends up being the better player, I'm not going to be... How could I not have seen that coming? I don't watch any of these guys enough. I don't, I'm busy. I have a job on top of covering the Blackhawks, on top of having friends, on top of having a girlfriend, on top of, going to the gym and staying physically. I don't have time to watch minors. I don't have the time to watch children. So I don't, I'll watch some tape before the draft. I'll make videos about it. I'll give my opinions. It's not something I hang my hat on, though. My draft takes is not my calling card. Intermission timer, dude. Dude, it'll be okay. I don't even know where we're at. Oh, 11. There we go. Misa wasn't a bad play, though. No, I know. He wasn't, but I literally wanted them to, trade first-round picks to get Misa. Like, that would have been terrible. Especially considering Frundell looks like he's going to be an absolute stud at that size. Like, that... And the Blackhawks needed that. Like, the Blackhawks needed the prototype of Anton Frundell in this lineup more than they needed a Michael Misa. I know Michael Misa is like 6 feet, but he's not built like Anton Frundell is going to be like 230. Like, Frundell is going to be a 230 power forward who might be a center, who might actually be like a legit two-way center. Like that is, you need that. And the Blackhawks don't have that. So Frundell was far and away, in my mind, far and away the best pick from that draft. Frundell over Misa is definitely a hot take. I don't think so at all, man. Look at, like, people talk about players nowadays and, like, don't acknowledge what playoff hockey is. Like, I don't care about who's going to have more production during the regular season. Like, I care about winning series in the Stanley Cup playoffs. If you think Michael Misa is going to be better in the playoffs than Anton Frundell, I would just disagree with you. Like, Frundell was built for playoff hockey. Just a forechecking machine, automatic along the walls, great one-timer, strong, great in his own end. Like, he was made for the playoffs. Hawks already have their skill guys, you know? Watching Demidov today made me sick. I don't know if I'll ever get over not having him and Bedard playing together. Didn't want Demidov, still don't. Not much space in NHL rink for his slow East-West game. I mean, he looks good, man. Every time I watch Montreal, I'm impressed. Like, I don't think Demidov isn't one of these, like, soft little, like, he competes, man. He competes. He grinds. I think Demidov is sensational. Misa's playing with the great Celebrini, and he isn't doing that much. He's not playing on the same line as Celebrini. Hawks have some big wingers coming. I know. But you don't know if any of those guys are going to be elite. Anton Frundell looks like a surefire. I mean, he could be a top-line guy. He might end up playing on the second line. If they have him play center, he might play on the second line, but he is a top-line talent. He was considered the best prospect. He's considered the best prospect in the world by many. Misa is also a ghost at the World Juniors. Misa's not playing on Celebrini's line. No, I think he's playing like second or third line center. He's playing with like Colin Graff. Misa's playing with an undrafted player in Graff, yeah, who is making history with how much he's scoring, and Tyler Toffoli, yeah. Who needs Demidov when you have the elite RD? This team needs another superstar. That's why this draft is so important. Need a top 2 pick bad. Cornelius Fingerlicker. Kanserov going to be elite, but he's pretty short. I think there's a difference between, like, sucks to limit yourself to watching one team. Hockey is the best sport. Feel sorry for you. Not knowing what players... I think you can watch hockey and not know what other players Michael Misa is playing with. Like, I don't think that's the craziest thing. I think you have to kind of, like, really be paying attention to know what the third line is for another team. You know? Kanserov is a bull in a china shop. Hopefully Kanserov can be a superstar. Definitely got a similar game as Demidov. I don't think he's as skilled as Demidov is. And I don't think he skates like Demidov does. Who do you want to be top-line defenseman of the future for the Hawks? Probably like Alex Vlasic with one of Artem Levshinov or Sam Rinzel. You've got size, and then you got offensive ability, and you got defensive ability. I think it's like the perfect marriage. You play them the most amount of minutes in every situation. I'd say Vlasic with one of those two. Kanserov isn't too small though. He uses lower center of mass to his advantage. I agree. I don't think his size is going to keep him from being an NHL talent. But you still want, he is just adding to the laundry list of guys that you do have that are, under the 6 foot mark. Our percentage of getting first or second is not good. That's good. That means we're due. Ball knowers know that means we're due, Louie. We're fine. Don't tweak about it. Us not winning, us picking second overall third overall last year, us not winning the Celebrini draft, it means we're so due to win it. You guys do realize that, right? Thing is, he said Misa's playing with Celebrini. If you don't know why he's saying who he's playing with, because they're on the same team. I don't think that's crazy, Seneca better two-way. That's an argument. That's fine. I think Seneca's going to be... I would pick Seneca over RD2. But, again, defensemen do take longer than forwards. Like, RD still has a ton of potential. I'm not writing RD off. Demidov playing... I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm too early. I hope I'm making that statement too early. Barstool makes a good point about needing a number 1 D, but our D has a ways to go before we know their ceilings. I also don't think that, I think there's multiple ways to win. I don't think the Florida Panthers have a true number 1. So, and they've been the best team of the past 3 years by far. So, what's really sad is following the league so closely and not following a particular team and not giving a shit who wins. I do find that corny. Demidov's a good two-way player. Ferndale is by far Kyle's best pick. Can't count Bedard as many teams pick him number 1. Yeah, I think he's also hit on... I think Frank Nazar was a great pick at 13. I think Nick Lardis in the 3rd round was a great find. I think Nick Lardis is proving that he's going to be a top 6 player in the NHL. What you think that the Penguins run this year? Penguins fan here. I was surprised by it. I did not think the Penguins... I had the Penguins as one of the worst teams in the league this year. I'm very surprised. Kyle Dubas, you got to tip your cap. Some of the moves he made, some of the guys he brought in, it's impressive. While still, giving Mantha the chance, getting that Chinnikov, that Ben Kindle draft. Ben Kindle being in a full-time NHLer, crazy. You got to tip your cap a little bit there. I don't think they're going to do anything in the playoffs. I think, they might as well not even play. Even if they get a nice first-round matchup against the Islanders or someone, they're going to lose to the Carolina Hurricanes. That Metro division is clearly the worst in the sport. So, but still impressive that the Penguins have been able to develop or add more futures assets while also remaining competitive. That's how most teams in the league would like to do things. Berkey said in the Swedish interview of him, "This has given me a huge energy boost and self-confidence boost because I get to make a lot of mistakes that I might not get to make in Seattle." Good point about Florida. I love you, Lee Grease. Thanks, man. I love you too, Bedard. But also getting a defenseman and still missing the last star forward is a little bit nerve-wracking. I don't think they should. I'm not in the camp of we still need one more piece on defense. I'm not. I think these guys will be good enough when they're in their primes. If Florida misses, you could get Stenberg and Bjork. I would be shocked. I would be shocked if we go for Vigo Bjork. I would be absolutely stunned. I think there's no chance. I think the Hawks pick at 11. He's there. I think there's no chance they take him. I could be wrong. I would just be shocked. I haven't heard anything that's just so against. Like, we've already got a ton of small skill guys, and all the small skill guys we have are all fast. And that's not Vigo Bjork's game. So it's like, that's not Kyle Davidson's cup of tea. Bem's looking like another third-round gem. Still early, though. Ooh, Lebowski and Ginger going at it, man. They are not friends. Ugh. How hard is it to find a skilled forward that hits? Are you talking about like a pick that hits in the draft, or like a player that like physically hits people on the ice? Bedard is proof you can teach speed. I think when Bedard was in junior, he was like not slow, you know. Power forwards is the needs. I mean, they kind of drafted. That was kind of the last draft. Was the Nestrasil and Mason West and Anton Frundell. Like, we picked 3 guys early that are all big. Oh, Lardis! What a look right off the hop. What a glove save from Grubauer. My goodness. Holy shit. Bedard to Teravainen. Lardis just let that thing fly. Oh, it was going to go wide. I'm a huge believer in what the Hawks are doing. Kyle Davidson, but I have a hard time seeing have any future success in the playoffs with making additions outside the draft. I think the KD works in ways we don't always understand until it works out. I do think in the later rounds, you 100% have to draft some D-man, mainly to fill out some of your depth pool outside your 6 or 7 main D prospects. Yeah, I just don't know if you do that with the top 4 pick. Van Acker's a power. Is he? I don't think Merrick Van Acker is, like, when I think of him, a power forward. He certainly wasn't in that rookie camp that I watched. Those games before the year against, like, Minnesota. Lardis is going to score. I like Bjork. I don't see how in the world he fits with the Hawks. Yeah, where do you play him? We have so many centers, and that's why, like, when I see people like say Hawks are going to go for Malhotra, like, why? They have too many options. They have so many guys at center that play the center position. Like, you need wingers. Nice, Lardis up to Bedard. Can he get it back? He does. Here's Lardis all alone. Oh, Grubauer stones him on the breakaway. Oh, my gosh. What a play from that line. Grubauer makes the save. Oh, man. What a save. Lardis is going to not be happy with himself after that one. Happy that he shot it. I don't want to see him deking on a breakaway. Van Acker's like a Verhaeghe, not necessarily power forward, but decent size and scoring. Damn. I wanted that Lardis goal. Lardis is snake bit. He scored 2 days ago. Mikheyev to Burt. Burt's going to chip it in for Frundell to chase. Go. Oh, it's Rinzel. Nice. Frundell picks it up. Backhands one back to the point for Vlasic. Vlasic plays it around. It doesn't get to Bertuzzi. And Seattle sends all the way back down. Oh, Soderblom. Try to play that, man. Like, why are we just covering that? Yeah, but Stenberg is just like a play driving. Stenberg is like unbelievable. Stenberg is going to be like an NHL superstar. You're not really worried about the size of Stenberg just because his play is incredible. Yeah, he's intelligent. He's got decent speed. I think he's going to be an insanely productive NHL player. I think next year he's going to be good in the NHL. Del Mastro loses the battle behind the net, gets to a dangerous area. Catton turns it over. Green drops it for Korch. Korch moves it up the ice. Nazar chips it in. Grubauer plays it. Seattle just gets it out of the zone. Hawks unable. Miscue there. Here comes Seattle. Shot comes in. Good save, Soderblom. Puck still loose. Nice hit there by Korch. Uh-oh. Donato gets it out. Plays it off the wall. Here comes Myers on Korchinski. Cuts back. Landon Slaggert pokes it free from him. Korch wins the battle. These defensemen need to get off. Blocked by Korch. Here's Slaggert carrying it out. 2-on-1. Slaggert has Nazar. Shoots into the pad. Nazar not able to collect the rebound. I don't mind that play there from Slaggert. Intentionally going off the right pad of Grubauer, looking for a rebound opportunity for Frankie. Just unlucky. Here's Burakovsky. Boisvert does well. Oh. Renzel throws one. It deflects. Wide. Teravainen picks it up. Can't find Boisvert. Some good pressure here by the Hawks. Teravainen now. Boisvert to the middle of the ice. Shoots it wide. Second chance. Also wide by Lardis. His back pass doesn't connect. He's flying back on the back. Nick Lardis is so fucking fast. Here's McMahon. His pass for Larson. Tipped by Renzel. Good work by Vlasic. Intercepts the pass. Finds Lardis. Gets it over to Bedard. Bedard. What a play. Teravainen shoots. I don't know if it was wide or Grubauer got a piece. What a play there from Connor Bedard, man. He's just special. He is just special. Oh, no, and he turns it over. Howler, right as I say that. Here's Eberle, and it doesn't matter because Crevier's a fucking G. Shot comes in from the point, hits traffic. Here's Montour. Ooh, that one hits the side of the net. Lindgren drops it for Beniers, who intentionally shoots it wide. Good work by Kaiser tying up Eberle there. Hawks get it. And Lardis is just going to hoist it out. Hawks go for a change. Beniers is going to get to this puck first. Someone's lost a stick. Frundell throws it over to Crevier, who dumps it in. It's going to get all the way to Frundell. Oh, misplays it along the wall. Seattle carries it out. Jaden Schwartz chips it in. Korchinski's going to get there first. Del Mastro tries to move it up. Can't get it to Bertuzzi. Loses it to Schwartz. Good work by Korchinski. Tries to prod it along. Doesn't get up to Mikheyev. Shot comes in. That hit Soderblom. I don't know if he saw it. Hawks still not get this out. Now they do. Frindell. What a feed. Oh, just out of the reach of Mikheyev. He tried the spinorama. Just didn't connect. Happy Korchinski's playing well. Crevier's a wet blanket. Kaiser, Mr. Dependable. I need a bev, man. I'm fucking parched. Give me a second. Holy shit. Back just in time. Oh, I didn't stop the clock. Wait, what the fuck? I didn't start the clock that whole time. We're at the 14-minute mark. Oh my goodness, that tastes good. Here's Myers. Nice work by Delmastro. He's got to be careful not to reach too hard there. Shot hits Soderblom. Hawks get it out. You're a little nervous for next season? I'm not. We don't even know what the roster's going to look like next year yet. Here's Donato. Gets it from Nazar. Enters the zone. Can he get it across? Drops it for Rinzel. Just a muffin of a shot from Sam Rinzel there. Didn't get much on that whatsoever. Vlasic does well. Gets it to Donato behind the net. Rims it back for Rinzel. Give and go with Nazar. Nazar keeps the play alive. Moves it to Green. Green takes some space. Shoots at a tough angle. Hits Grubauer. Back to the point for Rinzel. Vlasic. Falls to Donato. Nice play by Frankie Nazar. Back to Vlasic. Over to Rinzel. Rinzel's got space. Hits Donato. Goes wide. Oh, puck bounced over Nazar's stick. Bummer. Here's Stevenson. McMahon. Good save by Soderblom. Stenberg, Nazar, Lardis line would be an insane second line. Hawks should not draft D-man with the first pick. They have plenty of young D-men. Most exciting Kraken game of the year right now. The top 6 you drew up would be ideal with all those guys. Oh my gosh. Holy shit, dude. $49? Are you fucking kidding me? Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. You're a fucking G. Goat, that's it. You're the fucking goat. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Lee, look back up a little bit at my possible top 6 with Stenberg. Dude, I can't believe you just donoed $50. Tobbles. Srone. Tob. Thanks, Tob. You're the man. Where's this top 6? Where's this top 6? They go Frundell, Bedard, Kanserov, Stenberg, Nazar, Lardis. Yeah, I mean, that'd be sick. I think you maybe go... Yeah, I think that'd be pretty sick. I would maybe like to see Stenberg. Or maybe you go like Bedard. Yeah, that'd be sick. W in chat. Yeah, for real. Holy shit, Tob. Jeff Blashill's never had a record over 500. I think that you got to look at the circumstances of the teams he's been the head coach of. 2 blower Oni. I'd rather have McKenna. Here's Eberle. Backhands one. Good save, Soderblom. W Taub for real. Oh my gosh. SRM Scott with a fatty. You guys are ridiculous. Dude, you guys just made my night. Thank you. I really appreciate that. You guys are fucking paped up. Shout out Tob and Scott. Goats. W Scott in chat. W Scott. I'm eating good tonight, chat. I'm eating good tonight. Shout out. I'm eating good because of Tob and Scott. Oh, hey, penalty. Come on. Bedard just got, was that Bedard who just got taken out? Holy shit. Thank you. Let's go. Now let's score on this peeper. Let's score on the peeper. Another 50? Yeah, that's fucking nuts. You guys are gangsters. Attaboy beds. Jeez, and there's a head hit Larson's shin pad. Stockholm Syndrome. Weren't you on Blackhawks Conversations last game complaining about Lee? I don't give a fuck if he's complaining about me. If he's giving me $50, he can call me the Antichrist on another channel. Oh my goodness. Another 50 burger. Dude, Tob, chill, bro. You're insane. Double this. Get me back in Chi-Town. Dude, you're a nut job. You're insane. Holy shit. Boys, I don't know what's going on. We got a power play to lock in on. We almost just got scored on. Dude. Tob and Scott, tipping my cat. Tipping my cat. Yeah, he's making it rain. Defensive zone draw here on the peeper, chat. Defensive zone draw. Let's get up the ice. I want to see this group get set up. The first power play we were sloppy on. Here's Bedard. Drop. Man, what is going on? These guys are just like bobbling the puck. Nazar dumps it. Let's see if we can get there. Bertuzzi gets through Nazar. Good keep by Bedard. Shoots! Fuck. Saved by Grubauer. It's going to get all the way out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They've both donated 100 fucking big ones. Holy shit. I give Lee shit, but appreciate the baller biatches. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. 100 piece from both of you. Too much. Here's Tavo. Works in. Yes! It gets through somehow! It gets through somehow! Because of the $200 donated, the Chicago Blackhawks score. Teuvo Teravainen, I don't know how that got through Grubauer, especially after the performance he's put up so far tonight. But Teuvo Teravainen on the backhand. Let's see how it... Oh, he just kind of elevated, and it went under the blocker, and it just kept rolling under the pad. That's going to count. Wow. Let's go. Up, chat. Up, chat. Up, chat. Use that money to buy out Berkey. I will be using the funds to acquire the Chicago Blackhawks and cut Andre Burakovsky. So I would like to thank Scott and Tob for allowing me to purchase the Chicago Blackhawks from the Wirtz Corporation just so that I can cut Andre Burakovsky. Oh, another. Mikheyev got up after taking that hard hit and just Tried to shove Lindgren. Lead DoorDash or some Chicago cut. DoorDash some Chicago cut. And have them send the broken glass that Jack Hughes cut himself on. Should I? Big vibes. W vibes. Oh, I didn't fucking... Guys. I was a little... How could I be late with the... buzzer? Bizarre. Puck gets out, so the Hawks are going to have to tag up here. Nice stick save there from Soderblom. He was moving the opposite direction. Kaiser off the wall. Donato kind of just gave it right back. Nice play by Donato. He might get here on a breakaway. Ryan Donato all alone shoots. Grubauer makes a save right in the breadbasket. Holds on. Good play by Donnie. Lee score bug. I got it. It synced up with your ESPN notification. Damn, ESPN confirms slower than Lee Grossman's YouTube channel. This spindrift is given by SRM Scott and Tob. Hockey NATO was feeling beret. Hockey beret. Flames up 3-1. Holy shit, big if true. That means we can win this game and not feel bad about it, chat. We can win this game on a clear conscience. Let's see if they can hold on. Anaheim's gonna be pushing. They are up 3-1 with 8:47 to go in the second period. Ooh, Ryan Strome scoring against his former team. That probably fired him up. Chug it? I don't want to chug my Spindrift. I want to savor it. I want to savor my delicious Spindrift. I love it. We can eliminate Seattle from contention, right? I don't know if they're completely out mathematically, but yeah, if they lose to us, there's no way. They're like 5 points. They're like 4 points out. And San Jose has a game in hand. And there's like 4 other teams in between them. So, I'd imagine. The best part about being out of the playoffs is that I get to root for all the bad teams. Damn, we're actually winning a second period. This is going to be a long summer. I wouldn't mind a long summer. Why do you think it's going to be a long summer? Just no Blackhawks hockey? I'm excited. I'm pumped for the playoffs. I'm pumped for the draft. I'm bummed that, like, you know, we only have a few games left of Blackhawks hockey. Here's Eberle. Oh, throws it across for Beniers and it goes over his stick, thankfully. Crevier pinning this guy up against the board. My goodness, Crevier's. Bedard just lost the puck there. Bedard, that's like the third time today. He's just kind of lost handle of the puck. So rare. Like, I feel like we haven't seen that at all from 98 this season. Just, like, randomly losing the puck. Maybe the ice is bad at the Climate Pledge Arena. Oh, puck's loose in front. Can Lardis get there? It's still loose. Bedard whacking at it. Teravainen drops it. Here's Del Mastro. Korchinski shoots. Delayed penalty. Hawks going back to the power play. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Peeper time. Yep. Peeper time, chat. Let's go. Let's go. Come on now. As a reminder for y'all, draft order gets announced on May 5th. May 5th. It's a Tuesday, and I don't stream Tuesdays. I'm going to be streaming that one. I will be live It'll probably be before they... Do they play? Or maybe it's like... That's... No, that's Yoff's probably, right? I'll probably be doing like a really long stream that night. Because I'll stream whatever games are on. And then I'll stream the draft lotto. That's like the biggest moment, you know? That'll be... That's like a rebuild defining moment, the draft lottery on May 5th. Cinco de Mayo. Maybe I'll make myself a non-alcoholic margarita for good luck. Here's Bertuzzi. Hard rims. Kept in by Bedard. Bedard freezes. Teravainen gives it back to him. Now Nazar. Right above the right circle. Teravainen gives it back to Nazar. Oh, he blows an edge. Bummer. And Seattle gets it out. I think the ice is shit, chat. The CHR live streams during the playoff games last year were so elite. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that this year. I'm going to be streaming a ton of games in the playoffs. So remember that, chat. Don't think that I'm done just because the Hawk season's over. Oh, Frundell one-timer! Fuck! Grubauer got a piece of it. Damn, that was a rocket, chat. That was a rocket. Who you rooting for in the playoffs? I don't know. I want to see the full playoff picture. I like Minnesota. I feel like I'm not rooting for anybody in the East. It'll be fun to watch Buffalo, but like I'm kind of in the camp of like hating on Buffalo. Like I don't think Buffalo are a Stanley Cup contender. Nice play by Donato there. A little cheeky like stick lift. He kicks to the stick. Ryan Green. And it gets through Renzel. And he's got to go retrieve. Frundy ripped that. Someone needs to fire whoever's sharpening Frank Skates. Yeah, he does seem to fall over a lot, doesn't he? Lardis tried to enter the zone. He got it poked away from him. 14 seconds left on the man advantage. Donato flips one towards the net. Grubauer wanted to play it, but he had to hold on. 9 seconds to go. Hawks will maybe have a chance off this draw, but they got to win it, which they haven't done a lot of this game. I think Frundell has a deviated septum. Why? Because he's just sucking air every time you see him. He is a mouth breather, dude. He's a deviated septum. Oh, that's funny as fuck. He is chugging air every time you see him. That is fair. Here's Green to Lardis. Seattle back to full strength. Good work by these boys, forechecking hard. Kaiser does well along the wall. Lardis tried to make a pass across for Crevier. It didn't get there. Crevier dumps it in. Grubauer knocks it down. Seattle gets it out, weak side. Here's 84, your guys' goat. Plays it into the corner. Boisvert battles. Mikheyev loses it. Seattle works it out. Nice play by Vlasic to bat that puck out of midair. Now he plays it in front of Boisvert, who takes a hit to get it in the zone. Puck hits him. He didn't realize it. Now here's Larson to Beniers. Beniers to Eberle. Shoots! I think Soderblom got a piece of that. Slaggert. Puck over to Renzel to break it out. Passes just out of the reach of Boisvert. Hawks go for a change. Can't breathe or smell through it very well, so I relate. Damn, that's chopped. Thinking Blashill gave a speech on shooting the puck, 21-12. I also think Seattle's ass, you know. Ooh, Nazar. Oh, no. They're calling Nazar on a penalty here. This is a makeup call. They're just trying to get Seattle theirs. This is I think this is a soft one. Let's see it, chat. Oh, I think that's soft. I think that's a soft call. Buffer looks like he's on roller skates. Seattle crackheads. Oh, that's good. Last game they finally started shooting, but they couldn't hit the net. They finally combined the two tonight. Here's Kako behind the net. Good work by Korch. Oh, it wasn't a fucking... Nope, it wasn't a penalty. I thought it was a penalty. It was just icing. I am tweaking. Did you guys... Did that trick you too? It was just icing. Oh my god. I thought they called a penalty. Low IQ. I also don't... Oh no! What a look for McMahon. How did Soderblom just make that save and not give up a rebound? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Arvid Soderblom. Where did that come from? What a save. Save of the night. Goes east to west. And covers up the puck. Unreal save. That was out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Calgary up 3-1. Yep. This is a very pro Calgary chat. We're gonna be watching the Calgary goals at intermission. Sody said I'm gonna do it tonight. Soda's on his A game. Let's here. Maybe I'll pull up some Calgary Flames. Vegas is fucking up Edmonton. Here's Ryan Strom's goal.
And some guys would maybe make the argument, well, we're not in a playoff position. What am I doing this for?
Strome shoots, scores! .500 is a goal for the former...
No way, that was his 500th point,
Some guys would maybe make the argument, well, we're
that's
not in a
pretty
playoff
fucking
position.
sick.
What am I doing this for?
A goal against your former team. Let's go, Stromer.
.500 is a...
Let's go, chat. Go Flames. Go Flames. Go Flames, chat. Yep. Go Flames. What's Soderblom's save percentage on the year? We'll figure that out at intermission. Nice. Kaiser carries it out. Dunn gloves it down. Finds Catton. Here's Larson. Backhands one. Crevier traps it up against the wall. Kaiser prods it through his legs. Larson. Oh my gosh. Puck takes a couple bounces, including off of Louis Crevier's dome piece. Matt Vagridden. 881. Be awesome if it could get close to 900. And then they can trade him this summer in a package or something. Here's Kaiser over to Rinzel. Hawks going to be able to break this out. Burakovsky takes a hit and turns it over. Oh, no. That could have been bad. Oh, and then if Tavo could have handled that puck, he could have had a 2-on-1 with Bedard. Nice stick by Slaggert defensively. Gets interfered with. No call, though. Good hit by Boisvert. Oh, Burakovsky looking for Slaggert. Finds Slaggert. Backhands one. Grubauer makes the save. Good work by that fourth line. But now here comes the Kraken. Can't get through Sam Renzel. Brick wall. Forces an offside. Attaboy Rinzi. Attaboy Rinzi. Druzy is going to be a nice backup next year. Druzy. Hot goalies take a lot of rubber. Vintage Berkey. Really like the Sharks possibly sneaking into a wild card spot. Could low-key hurt them long term. They're going to get waxed in the first round. I would prefer them to finish just outside the playoffs because I do not want Macklin's. I'm such a hater. I don't want Macklin celebrating to win the Hart Trophy. He deserves to win the Hart Trophy. I don't want to see him win it. I do not want... I'm such a hater, dude. I can't help it. I don't want the Sharks to make the playoffs. I would love to finish them one spot out of it. I would love for LA to just sneak in. And so I really want to beat San Jose on Monday. Dangerous pass there by Frank, but it works out. He's flying through the neutral zone. Here's Nazar, shoots! Blocker saved by Grubauer. Donato rips one wide. Domastro up in the play. Oh, it's a hand pass, so Donato's not touching it. Now they blow it dead. Where does that draw go? Does that draw stay in the O-zone, or does that leave the zone? Slagman. 358 goals against. Yeah, not great, but also you can kind of point at the young blue line. This is the best I've seen our defense look all season, preventing pucks from getting to the net. They're doing a good job. They're doing a good job tonight. Berkey is a machine, turnover machine. We all in agreement to root against the Sharks for the rest of the season. Yeah, I mean, I'm always rooting against the Sharks. That's not really changing for me. It's not really changing much for me, if I'm being honest with you guys. Wow, by goalies in most games started. Arvid Soderblom, 15th all-time in Blackhawks history. That's crazy. That's crazy. Soderblom. Blackhawk legend, Arvid Soderblom. Here's Donato. Nazar's saying that it hit his stick. They blow off the icing. Attaboy Frankie. Renzel ties up McMahon. Nazar needed to move a little quicker there. Green kind of just turnover in the neutral zone. Here's Bertuzzi. Banks it off the wall. One-man forecheck. Big hit by Bert. Oh, Frindell not able to make the move. Would have been a good chance for the Hawks there. Remember when I was saying that remember when I said expect a lot of goals tonight? That was a good thing good thing I wasn't able to place that bet in time on the over. However, I might take the over goals for the third period because the line's going to be low. There's no way it's going to stay this low scoring. Shot comes in, hits traffic out in front. Mikheyev passes it back for Kaiser. Kaiser rims it around for Mikheyev. Now here's Mickey into the zone. Drop pass for Bertuzzi. To the middle. To Mikheyev. Can he get it back to Frindell? He can't. Bertuzzi! Loose change. Scores. Hawks go up 2-0 with 22 seconds left in the second. How you like them apples? My light went out just beforehand. That kind of scared me a little bit. Bang! Let's go, Tuesday. Up, Chad. Up, 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 up. Let's go. Bertuzzi to Mickey. Frundell takes a whack, and it goes in. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Bert's played like a dog tonight. Bert has wanted it bad. He deserves that goal. He's been working tonight, chat. "4-1 Flames." Let's go. Let's win this game then. Let's win this game. Oh, Lardis might get in. What a pass, Bedard! Where's the puck? Oh my gosh, what a setup from Lardis to Bedard. Grubauer squeezes onto it. Holy shit, Lardis is so quick. What a play. Nick Lardis is so sick. Nick Lardis is so sick. Was there a point for Frundell there or no? Was that a point for Frundy or no? I don't think it was, right? Oh, man. That would have been the sickest way to end the period. If they just scored twice in the final 20 seconds. Damn. Good period. Great team game. Just solid defensively. They've gotten the better opportunities and they've capitalized. Damn, would have loved to see Bedard score that goal, though. Would have loved to see Beds rip that one home, chat. That's right. Why do we care what the Flames do? Because they're third from last. They have 2 more points than us. And so them winning and us winning maintains that gap. For draft lottery implications. That's all. I'll pull it up here. Stu Grimson. She stews on my till I'm Grimson. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. If you can't find it at Benny's, it's probably not worth drinking, honestly. Low key, that shit not worth drinking. So Calgary, technically we have a game on. When you're talking about the tank, we have a game on hand on them, right? Because we have an extra one played. So as far as tanking goes, we have one less, so that's considered a game on hand in this scenario. They have 2 points on us. If we both win tonight, we stay second from the bottom, which is where we want to be. Yep. Tob said need Stenberg. Yeah. No free sponsors. My sponsors are Tob and Scott. Let's see the goals. Let's see the goals from this. I gotta move this. Oh, I didn't hit transition. Whoa, stop.
Some boos rain down at Honda Center. Minute 20 to go, and here's another break.
Why? Why won't this thing go down?
Minute 20 to go, and here's another breakaway. Morgan Frost scores.
the 3 breakaway goals for Calgary in this game that generate much in the way of grade A opportunities, and they continue to get caught up ice. The most inopportune
Damn, what a
times.
move. Did that go under the pad?
And Frost slips that 5-hole, little motorcycle.
Oh my gosh, it went 5-hole. Wow.
He just slips it
What a
between the legs.
move. Oh, this is a big time save. Grid.
Hockey is here. The Spinoramas here. Intensity coming in hot here. The final playoff push and the Stanley Cup final. Oh, it's here, baby.
Seattle been trouble.
ESPN.
Seattle's been trouble for us the past couple years.
Paling tries to motor
I hate
up the
Seattle.
left side, spins into the Calgary zone, but knocked off the stick, and Farabee brings it back. Got Gridden with him. Farabee to Gridden.
Wow.
Score! That was easy.
Anaheim in
As he waited till
shambles.
the last moment, got it over to Gridden, who used his reach to reel it in. It's 3-1.
Exploit. Lacombe dives, tries.
How the
to
fuck
take
did
away.
that break down that bad?
Paling tries to motor up the left side.
Bad change here. Bad change. Top of your screen.
Spins it.
And then Paling's, you got to get the. Do you go for the change? Paling's got to get this puck in here. Right there, he's got to get it in. Bad change. Brutal play by Ryan Paling.
Why is everyone so fired up? It's a Stanley Cup playoffs.
Beat the piss out of the Sharks? Yeah.
Every series is a statement.
I don't even care about draft implications for that one. Like, I do not care what the Flames do. Beat the Sharks. Beat the Sharks, chat. Going to the Sharks game, boots on ground. Attaway, soldier.
Sent ahead right through the middle of the ice. Farabee on a breakaway. Goes backhand and scores.
Jeez,
Joel
Anaheim
Farabee.
just getting caught
Zellweger
out.
Again, and that one, Zellweger again, and that one didn't make it to Cooley.
Zellweger just
Sent it.
didn't get on his horse in time. Also, Farabee just cherry picking his ass off.
Zellweger
Watch him
again,
just
and
skate
that one
through
didn't
it.
Make it to Cooley. Sent ahead right through the middle of the ice. Farabee on a breakaway. Goes backhand and scores. Joel Farabee. And the Flames have tied the game.
I mean,
It's a
make a
block
save,
shot
Lucas.
and a quick
Oh, it's Philly Husso in that.
This is for the bowl.
He is
Husso can't make a fucking save. Okay, the ads. The ads.
You want to file free?
Stop. Shut up. Gosh, they're so loud. They scream in my ear. They scream in my ear, chat. This is my first time watching Mr. Gross. This is your first time? Jeez, dude. Tob. There will be a place for you in this live stream for the rest of the time after your contributions today. So I appreciate you pulling up and showing the love. You did not have to do that, but I greatly appreciate it. Wait, is San Jose? Holy shit. They're losing. Nice. They're losing to the Preds. Oh, man. So many good things happening. So many good things happening in the NHL today. Gosh, it would have been perfect if the Panthers won. But Kings winning. So they can maybe pass San Jose. San Jose currently losing by a goal. I wouldn't put it past fucking... Oh, Celebrini scored. My goodness. He is unstoppable. I would not put it past San Jose from coming back in this one. I saw them do it the other night against Anaheim in the final minute and a half of the game. So that one's far from over. But Flames winning and Hawks winning, honestly. Good. Let's see this Forsberg goal.
And Wood. Work around Sherwood, and Nashville breaks in. Here comes Wilsby. He's got some numbers. One-timer, Wood!
It's right on the line. Score!
And Wood work around Sherwood, and Nashville breaks in. Here comes Wilsby. He's got some numbers. One-timer Wood!
What a save. What a slave, buddy. Great save. Macklin, for real, gonna will this team to the playoffs. He's basically doing what everyone expected Bedard to do in his first year. It's not the same thing at all. Connor Bedard had a significantly worse lineup in his first 2 years. This is the first time. This is the first year Bedard's had guys with a pulse around him. I'm not a Sharks hater, TBH. I respect the rebuild. I just hate the discord. Bedard isn't as good as Macklin. Oh, this is the LA overtime goal.
And the Leafs get in. Nylander has a breakaway to win it. Fans have a shot. I don't believe it. And the Kings catch a break. And a 3-on-2 the other way to Kempe, to Panarin. They score.
Wow, what a pretty goal.
Wins it. A crazy ending.
What a game. What an ending. 7-6. Imagine that being, yeah, Askarow's ass, man. Clayton Keller with the hat trick tonight.
Rossi spins one behind the goal in the final minute now. Utah steals the puck back. Schmaltz ahead. Keller scores.
Empty net. Who cares?
What Leafs will have the Capitals on Wednesday. There's Nyes scores. What a bullet from Matthew Nyes, and the game.
Gosh, neither of these teams can play defense. If LA makes the playoff, they're going to get waxed. I mean, whoever makes the playoffs in that second wild card is going to get absolutely waxed by Colorado. But holy shit, LA is terrible defensively. My goodness.
It's a.
And those little battles.
Bushi.
Howden just won. Those are the ones Edmonton's been winning for 2 weeks right now. Bouchard to the net. Scores! And Edmonton right back in this game. Bouchard with one that they needed. And now Savoy and Anderson wrapping up. But the Oilers
McDavid mixing it up.
Bouchard with his 21st to cut it to 3-1.
And they've had.
You know, bump it up. You know you bump it up. Say at least 6-7. Macklin is better at this point. It's okay to admit it, but Bedard is amazing too. Matthew, future Hawk, nice. I think Macklin's one of those players who is just unbelievable from the jump. Like, I don't think because Macklin scored 100 points this season that he's going to score 140 points for the rest of his career or anything like that. I think Macklin is, like, closer to his... Like, I just think Bedard still has so much more room to grow. And that's not a crazy thing to say if you take a look at the player he was in his first 2 seasons compared to this year. It's no surprising. It's no surprise. And that's not like a crazy thing to say because he I just think of the things that Connor Bedard can do, and like as he continues to get faster, I think he's gonna be unstoppable. I'm enjoying some beef tallow fries from Steak and Shake. So how fraudulent are the Minnesota Wild? I don't think they're fraudulent at all. I don't think they're fraudulent one bit. I think they've got an amazing decor. You could maybe argue that their decor's a little undersized, but I think they've got a fantastic decor with 2 goalies and a really solid forward group. They're not the... Lee, are you packing? What the fuck? I don't think they have the best centers, obviously, especially when you compare the centers of Colorado and Dallas, but I would not be surprised if Minnesota beats Dallas in the first round whatsoever. I think Minnesota's a wagon. I watched them today. Ottawa needs these points. Ottawa needed the game today. Minnesota made easy work of Ottawa today. I watched like that whole game. Minnesota's fucking good. Why don't we want the Sharks to win? Can you imagine them moving up and drafting Reed or Smits? I don't want them to make the playoffs. I think if they finish just outside of the playoffs, I think they'll still be. They're not going to have a super likely chance of. Like I'll give them a 1.5% chance to win the lottery. I can live with that. Like, how far are they from the bottom? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're 11 spots from the bottom. Like, I can live with that, man. I can live with that. Oh, my gosh. And this is perfect. They lose tonight, and then we beat them on Monday. They stay at 79 points. LA just bumped up to 81 points. They won't have a game on hand. Let's go. The best line mate Bedard has ever had was probably Wash Taylor Hall. Do you think we're going to see any fights in the final 20? Probably not. A man gets some cash and people ask if he's packing. Wild. That's how the game goes. Yeah, but Ottawa are always pushovers, just like late season Red Wings. Nah, Red Wings are a different case. Red Wings are not. I think Ottawa is so much better than Detroit. Ottawa has so much more depth, so many more talented players. Detroit is ass. I think Detroit's bad. You think Bedard goes to the World Championships this year? That's a good question. I kind of hope he doesn't. Fuck Canada, and he should do exactly what he did last offseason because he came into this year looking like a different player, and I would like for him to do that again. Florida having that comp pick is ass. Yeah, that protected. It's pretty cheeks. They're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots from the bottom. Would love to see them pick up some wins. They do. I mean, like, they're right there. Like, they have 77 points. Like, if they get a couple wins, they could move out. If they win like half their final like 6 games, 4. Yeah, if they win 3 of their final 6 games, they could move out of the top 10. Kancerov's better than Lardis. I don't know if that's true. If it is, that'd be a great thing because I think Lardis is looking like a beast. I love how hard Nick Lardis competes. Lardis has been a highlight of the Hawks the last stretch. I'd like to see him stay. I agree. The only thing similar is that they score goals, but not in a similar way at all. Yeah, no. They're not similar players, I don't think. I'd rather get a third Lard-Surov than get rid of one of them. Yep, definitely a little bit more. Thanks, Anders. Thanks for that. Anders Sorensen interviews. Always the best from Anders. Guys, my girlfriend watches these streams and she just texts me the silliest things. Very, very funny. You're very funny, Brianna. I feel like Lee is packing. Dude, you are we what are we talking about? What are we talking about? What makes you say that? I do have a gun. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh, Krevy almost just scored on himself. Nazar's a Michigan beast. Nice play from Kaiser there. Tavo chips it for Lardis to skate onto. Will he get there? He does! Oh! Grubauer with the poke check. I can't believe Grubauer didn't come out of his net at all for that. Lardis is so fucking quick, man. Whoa! Yay! Whoa! Oh, sweetie. Watched DeBrincat at the Prospect Tourney and TC way back in the day. Those were the days. The cat was special. I got a Glock in my Rari. Damn, dude, Lardis is so fast, dude. Good poke by McCabe. Shot comes in from Dunn. I think Rinzel blocked that. Can he find the pass? Not the best redirection there from Burt. Here's Dunn. Nice. Frondell pokes it from him, and then they call him for the trip, man. He got the puck. He got the puck. I hate that. It should be like soccer. If you get the ball first, it's not a penalty. Oh, that's stuff. You didn't even get him with the stick. I think their skates just got a little tied up. Oh, I don't think his stick ever touched him. I hate that. I hate those calls. And Jeff Blashill doesn't like it either. I don't like that, chat. His stick never touched him. His stick never touched him. Here's Montour. Yeah, it's a soft call. Let's kill this. Shot from the point. Good save, Sodi. Green's going to get there. Yeah, he was going to dive, but he had space and time. Watch him work, man. Ryan Green. Great play from Greener. Wastes a little bit of time, then dumps it in. Goes for a change. Ryan Green's so good at penalty killing. Vlasic wins it. Doesn't get it out, though. McCabe goes up high. Good stick by Del Mastro. McCabe plays the body. McCabe is just flying around. He blocked that shot, and it goes all the way out of the zone. McCabe is playing like a bull. Hawks need a guy like Beniers. For what? Beniers would be the third-line center on this team. But Beniers might be the fourth-line center on this team. I don't know if Beniers is what we need. We need like a star winger. And maybe a really good left shot defenseman. I think we need wingers and maybe a good left shot defenseman. Dude, Mickey is such a dog. Holy shit. Lardis should have just left his feet and dove for that. We need a certified Krilla. Born about my Skrilla. Here's Stevenson. Down low. Good play by Crevier, puck back to the point. A good passing here. What a save, Soderblom. Just got a piece of that, and then I think it might have hit the crossbar. Went out of play. Sody got enough of that. We do need a Robertson type guy. I mean, we need a player of that. Like, I would love a player of that caliber. I don't know if Robertson's the right guy for this group, for this team. Robertson is, if you're going to sink assets into a guy, I'd prefer it to be someone that I think is going to really help us in the playoffs. I'm not in love with Jason Robertson's game. I think he got left off the Olympic team for a reason. But I do, I would prefer Robertson over, I would be very excited if we got Jason Robertson. Don't get it twisted. Uh-oh. Montour ripped one wide. Hawks back to full strength, but need to get out of the zone. Backhander floats towards Soderblom, and he's able to hang on for a whistle. Wyatt Kaiser has you covered. I like Frundell's a winger at the moment, but that's just because he's young and played like 7 games so far. Lee, I feel like you were the guy in high school. Dude, what is your deal? What is your deal, Chris Nero? Dude, are you like writing fanfic about me, bro? Why are you like, you need to go relieve yourself or something. You are bricked up for no reason watching my stream, brother. You got to get that checked out. Do we make a move for McTavish? She's been scratched a couple of times. Guy, again, like, I think I want a top 6 guy. I think we have plenty of talent that can be like really good middle to bottom 6 guys. Kraken win this game? I don't know about that. I don't know if they've showed enough to make me think that they're going to win this game, but Hawks have been known to blow leads. There's not a ton left goal scorers in the NHL. 2 of them are in Minnesota. Korchinski, what a pass to Lardis. Lardis tried to do a little backhander over to Bedard. Didn't get there. Nice, he recovers and wins the puck. Here's Tavo. Dumps it in. Dunn coughs it up. Bedard didn't realize it was there. Kaiser on the pinch. Bedard backhands one. Oh, didn't reach Tavo. Lardis, good pass to Teravainen. To Bedard. Bedard tried to rip it into the top corner from a negative angle. Here's Tavo. Good shot. Nice play there by Lardis to settle that puck down and leave it for Tavo. That line is fun. Nick Lardis is sick. I also think Chris Nero has a crush on you. Yeah, I do too. I think so too. That shit is next level meat riding. Chris Nero doing tricks on it. Korch looks decent. He's made some good passes. Hi, Anthony. What's up, dude? Oh, yeah. My roommate's watching Entourage in the living room. I hear the intro song. Good save, Soderblom. And he makes another one and holds on to this one for a whistle. We need a Bufflin. Bufflins don't grow on trees, unfortunately. But, yeah, I mean, that would be... If Nashville tears it down, we need Hanzus. We do not need Hanzus, dude. If Nashville tears it down, give me Forsberg. He's a bit older, you know? Like, I want guys that are going to be here for, like, 6, you know? Like, several years. But, yeah, I wouldn't say no to Philip Forsberg, but We need a Bickle. Have you seen the movie Limitless? Yeah. That's with the pill that makes you hella smart. That's my life, dude. That's literally my life. But I don't need to take a pill. I'm just smart like that all the time. With, what's his name? Bradley Cooper. I should watch that movie again. That's such a good movie. If you guys end up having to trade Teravainen, what would you want back for him? I'd take a bag of pucks for him. I'm just kidding. I like Teravainen. I don't want that to come off as mean. I'm sorry. Are you okay? Do you want a first or you? No, I would not expect a first round pick for Teravainen. Hell no. Hell no, hell no, hell no. Okay, something in our third. Yeah, I would take a third round pick for Teuvo Teravainen. I just want the space, honestly. But we have like no veterans. We have like 4 veterans. So I think that Teuvo is just going to play out his contract and be a guy that can be played around the lineup and stuff. I don't think they'll trade him. But Lee, do you watch any other sports? Wait, what did PJ say? Bree, you got some comp with Chris Nero and Gingivillians. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I expect McDavid in return for Teuvo. Yeah, no, I want 3 high-end assets. I want 2 NHL-ready prospects and a first-round pick for Teuvo Teravainen. Fate of the universe on the line. The Martians have the death beam pointed at Earth. I want Slaggert. Oh my gosh. Give me Landon Slaggert. Give me Iguodala. Oh my gosh. Is there still a chance they can win? Who? I smell Teuvo being traded back to Carolina. He's just going to keep bouncing back. I don't think Teravainen's going to get traded. I don't know who would want Teuvo Teravainen at this contract. Oh, good block by Crevier. I don't know who's paying, who wants a $5 million Teuvo Teravainen to play in their bottom 6. I don't know who wants that. I don't know if there's a market for that. Let's try TJ Brody again. Oh my gosh, streets remember TJ Brody. That was the worst thing ever. Is that guy working at a Kroger somewhere? What's TJ Brody up to? We wish him well. Friend of the program, TJ Brody. He was special needs. I miss Colton Dock. Colton Dock was... I liked the way he competed. I liked how physical he was. He wasn't a great hockey player. Here's Bedard. He's going to give it to Lardis. Lardis has got some space here. Drops for Kaiser. Montour kind of just defended that really well. Dude was cheeks, yeah. Here's Teuvo. Shot from the point. Hits some traffic. Nice defensive play there by Kaiser. Crevier picks it off and hoists it out. Referees wave it off. I'm new to hockey. Who are we cheering for? We're cheering for the... I'm cheering for the Blackhawks, brother. I guess you can cheer for whoever you want. I'm cheering for the team that's winning. I miss Johnny Oduya. We're getting nostalgic over Johnny Oduya at 11 o'clock on a Saturday. Fuck it. Johnny Oduya highlights. Nice pass by Frundell to Bertuzzi. He doesn't get the pass across for Mikheyev. Turnover by Seattle. Mikheyev to Bertuzzi. Can get it to Frundell. He does shoot! Oh my goodness. Grubauer with the glove. Oh man. Frundy with a great look there. That could have been the dagger. Great work by this line again. What a pass from Bert. Damn, Grubauer just had the glove there the whole time. I swear to God, the Hawks always make the opponent's goalie look like Prime Hasek. Panarin, what a time, too. Where's Sergey? I miss Panarin. Panarin was fun. It was fun while it lasted. Artemi Panarin, known playoff performer. I'm feeling a Frundell empty netter. I would like a point for Frundy. I'd like a goal for Frundy. Icing? No. Soderblom to Del Mastro. Del Mastro off the wall. Doesn't get out. Nice recovery by Korchinski. Just saved Del Mastro's bacon there. Slap shot from the point. Soderblom saw it the entire way. Holds on. Ducks got a goal. 4-3 now. Fuck! They're going to throw the kitchen sink. I miss Alex DeBrincat. Alex DeBrincat. Guys, I don't miss any of those players because if you kept those guys, you might never get... You may never get Connor Bedard. So I don't regret any of those things. I'm happy with where we're at. I miss Brad Richards. I miss Michael Frolik, if I'm being honest. Here's Donato behind the net. His pass goes through Green's legs. Renzel shoots. Save gets made. 3-3 Sharks in Nashville. Fuck. Here's Donato over to Vlasic. Rolls on him a little bit. He finds Green. Into the zone. Green shoots! Grubauer makes the blocker save. Donato passed it back to Vlasic. Oh, was looking for a tip from Nazar. He didn't get it. Nazar to Green. Picks it up off the wall. Coughs the puck up. Renzel's there to hop on it. Frolik, the ultimate glue guy. Frolik was just a competitor. He was just a really solid fourth-line guy. He was fast, played hard, good in his own end, scored some big goals, had some big moments for the Hawks in 2013. Here's Nazar. His shot gets blocked. He gets sent to the ice by McMahon. He gets up, or McCann, not McMahon, talks a little bit of shit to him. They're jawing at each other a little bit. Don't mind that. Don't mind that one bit. 4-3 Flames. They're trying to tank. Tobes, a puck knower. Frolik, glue guy. Hey, I said Chris Nero, $300 super chat, and Lee will tell you dinosaur stories. Ultimate glue guy. I missed 2022 Burakovsky. So does Burke. Bedard into the corner. Nice. Teva wins it. Gets dragged to the ice, though, by Montour. Eberle. Drop pass. Seattle dumps it. Seattle's so ass. This team fucking sucks. Seattle sucks. These guys are terrible. Beniers, tough angle. Soderblom makes a save. Kaiser, nice hit. It's getting a little chippy. I love it. Getting a little physical. Crevier carries. Can't get it out. Soderblom stops it along the wall. Moves it to Crevier, who takes a hit from McCann. Now Teravainen gets on the puck, and Kaiser's just going to hoist it out. Bedard had no clue where that puck was. Oh my gosh. They score. Fuck. I don't know what Soderblom was doing there. Kraken goal. That was a Kraken goal. Tolvanen takes Del Mastro wide, who just has no legs. And then Kaiser doesn't tie up Schwartz, and Soderblom was somehow not ready for it. Soderblom thought Tolvanen was going to carry this puck behind the net. He, like, lost focus there. Del Mastro is slow. Del Mastro is a slow hockey player. Logan Kane's in the house. Is he really? Is Dr. Kane here in the cut? All right. Tie game, chat. Or not tie game. 1-goal game. Jeez, I'm counting us out. I said tie game. I'm tweaking. I'm tweaking. Kaiser blew that one. I think that was on Del Mastro and Soderblom as much as it was on Kaiser. It was bad from all three of them. It was a collab effort. Bertuzzi's shot gets blocked by Alexiak. He takes another one. Grubauer makes a save. Are you guys just naming random former Blackhawks? You did it. You jinxed them. Do you think Knight is Team USA's goalie in the future? Definitely could be. Swayman and Ottinger are both young enough, though, for the next cycle. They'll be in their primes next cycle. It'll probably be Knight. Although, who knows? Trey Augustine on the come up. Lee, I know you were laying a fat egg with your dinosaur. What? Dude. What the fuck? Mark McNeil and Phil Deneau. And they trade. Anthony Beauvillier. First line player for the Washington Capitals a lot of nights. Anthony Beauvillier. True story. Who scored for the Sharks? Oh, Pred scored. Ryan O'Reilly from Evangelista. Pred's up 4-3. Jeez, Philip Forsberg is dragging that team on his fucking back. My goodness. Philip Forsberg in the Hart conversation if the Preds make the playoffs. Patrick Kane is friends with, what was that comment? With my friend's dad. Nice. I miss Blackhawks legend Max Domi. You guys need to stop getting nostalgic over these randoms. Streets remember Michael Roosevelt. Streets remember Michael Roosevelt. They're showing Eddie O. All right, here's Korch. Makes a smart play and leaves it for Del Mastro. Del Mastro spins away from pressure. Uh-oh, he's got to get moving here. Nice. Tolvanen wipes out. Frindell finds Mikheyev. Kind of bobbles it and moves back out to center. Hawks get possession. Korch finds Bert. Bertuzzi over to Mikheyev. Mikheyev puts it in the corner for Bert, who can't get the puck to Frindell. So now Seattle's breaking the other way. They gain the Hawks zone. Good stick there by Renzel. Frindell plays it off the wall. Is able to go for a change. Shot comes in. Good save, Sodi. Here's Vlasic. Off the wall. Larson dumps it. Vlasic's going to carry out. Moves it up to Boisvert, who chips it in. Slaggert hounding. Can he win this puck? He gets shoved by Vince Dunn. Del Mastro keeps it in for the time being. Slaggert playing hard along the wall. Boisvert to Burakovsky. Gets over to Korch. Drop pass. What a goal! 12! His first NHL goal! Sasha Boisvert! Woo! From Kevin Korchinski. What a setup by Korch, man. The future. The future. We are in good hands, chat. What a pass. Was that Slags to Korch to Boisvert? 12. His first career NHL goal. Bang. Oh my gosh. 12 was all sorts of fired up. That's awesome. Jeff Blashill trusting the fourth line in the crunch time. They deliver for him. Bang. Let's go, 12. Let's go, 12, 14 to 12. SB 12. Let's go, chat. 12. Let's go. That fires me up. Nazar to Del Mastro. Del Mastro, ooh. Just kind of juked Kako out of his skates. Here's Donato. Ooh, try to throw one to the front. Schwartz carries it out for Seattle. That was a big insurance goal. Slag's point. I'm starting to think we shouldn't trade Korchinski. I mean, this is like the most important time of his career to be putting on, and he's playing well. I'm starting to think we should trade Korchinski. This is the highest his value. I'm happy for Korch. Yeah, me too. Me too, man. Oh, no. What a save. Oh, and then Kako scores. Who are they jawing at? Who are they yelling at? Oh, Nazar. Getting into it with these guys. I love it. I love Frankie talking shit. Where did the scrum come from? Good thing Sasha scored that goal. Did he just call Frankie the P word? Let's fucking fuck these guys. Let's beat these. You know? Can we beat this team? I fucking hate these guys. They're so ass. Send them home. Send them packing. No playoffs for you. I hope we win this game and talk a ton of shit at the end. Nice. Here's Lardis. Come on, Lards. Into the zone. Gets it in deep. Montour can't get it past Teravainen. Little miscommunication there between Bedard and Teravainen. Kaiser pinches. Tavo's got to get over there. Seattle gets it out, but it's going to be icing. No, it's not. It gets waved off. Never mind. Oh, no. Oh, what a block from Wyatt Kaiser. Jeez. Holy shit. That could have been a tying goal. That would have been nightmarish, chat. That would have been nightmarish. They're showing the goal again. I would have liked to see that shot block. I want to see all of Boisvert's celebration, man. I want to see him enjoy the moment. Come on. I hate when they, like, record the goalie after the goal. Like, I want to see the player's reaction who scored. Why are we fucking looking at the other team's goalie? I don't give a fuck, CHSN. Show me our rookie's celebration. Bertuzzi does well there to chip that pass. It's not going to go for icing. Here's Beniers. Nice hit there from Slags. Uh-oh. Montour winds up. Misses. Here's Mickey. Chips it out. Nice work by Slaggert. Wins that puck. Wasn't able to rim it, though. 3:48 left. Here's Montour. Good stick by Burakovsky. Schwartz avoids the hit from Crevier. Fourth line out there for the final 3 minutes. Vlasic off the wall. Slaggert plays it ahead for Burakovsky, who wipes out. Fucking hell. Seattle might have numbers here. Never mind. Crevier picked up the puck. That could have been bad. I had no clue where that puck was because it was on the near wall. Nice poke check there. Was that Frankie? Here's Donato. I would love Frankie to score here. Get it to Frank. Donato, you're so shit. How did that stay out? Donato, fucking pass that puck to Frank, man. He would have hit such a big celebration after this team's been talking shit to him all night. He would have done the fucking slick back. Donato just like, what the fuck was that? Flames update, 5-3. Nice. That's good. Come on, Donnie. What the hell? I need to make sure my shit's live. I thought Niemi was the GOAT when I became a fan. He was special. 2010 Niemi. Antti Niemi was a guy. He just played behind the greatest team ever. Niemi was a good goalie. I think he was still good when he went to San Jose, right? I think he still had decent numbers. Crawford was better. Crawford cleared. Him and Havlat. What's the score? San Jose. Preds up 4-3 still. 5:50 to go. Just under 6. Flames won. Flames win 5-3. Golden Knights are mopping the Oilers right now. Jeepers, man. Two more against the Sharks. I would love to be the reason that San Jose doesn't make the playoffs. Can you imagine how amazing that would be if we're the ones that keep San Jose out of the playoffs? That would make my I don't care. I'd give up second from the bottom from that. I'll take third best odds if it means keeping San Jose out of the playoffs. That would just make me so happy. Here's Del Mastro off the wall. Soderblom plays it behind his net. Del Mastro gets it up to Bertuzzi. Donato. Nazar's catching up to him. Donnie can't get the pass across. Donato, fucking be better, man. Be better. Reach and backhand that. What is he backhanding it so close to his body for? Fuck, man. He has no touch. No touch. Stevenson spins away from Burt to Eberle. Eberle can't get it through Kaiser. Offsides. Nice. Good work by Kaiser there to force that offsides. They're going to have to put old boy back in the net. His faceoff's coming outside the zone. Empty net predictions. Frundy. Give me a Frundy empty netter. Someone else predicted a Frundy empty netter. I forgot who it was. Donato for 3 more seasons. I know. Film review of Verhoff. Oh, no. Grubauer. Kaiser. Hard rim by Burt. It's kept in. Oh, Bedard's out there instead of Frundell. Jeff Blashill trusting Bedard. Getting some instructions from the bench. Nice. It is outside the zone. Fucking Seattle wins it. They dump it in. Eberle gets hit here by Kaiser. His stick snaps. Crevier sends it the length. It's nowhere near the net. This is going to be icing. Jeepers. Jeepers. D-zone drop. Dude, Chris Nero, chat. This guy is on one. We just need to beat the Sharks twice. I don't give a shit about the rest of the games. I agree. Bedard needs a gimme goal, so I pick him. Yeah, now that I know that he's going to be the guy. Dude, you don't need to keep spamming that, dude. You're getting... You chill out. Nice. Hawks win the draw. Kaiser plays it off the wall for Mikheyev. Mickey rips the empty netter. Hawks are going to win. Hawks are going to win. 4-2 Blackhawks. Who had Mickey? Who had Mickey for the empty netter? The speedster gets a freebie. Let's go. Dude. This dude's getting put in timeout for a few minutes. 10-minute timeout for the horny. You go to horny jail. Bonk. Horny jail. That's a W. Yes, sir. Is this our first time ever beating the Kraken? It does feel that way. It does feel like it. At least in like a year and a half or 2 years. Let's go. Mickey can skate. Yeah, he can. He can fly. A nice hit by Nazar on Kakko, who's talking shit to him after that goal. Hit him again, Frankie. Shot from the point. Strong play by Vlasic. We can get another empty net goal here, chat. Don't be satisfied with one. Oh, strong play by Vlas. Here's Kakko in the corner. To Beniers, back to Kakko. Seattle keeps. Kakko shoots one. Soderblom makes the save. Teravainen backhands it. It gets out of the zone. 20 seconds for Seattle to do something. Soderblom stops the puck. Rip it. Del Mastro tries to shoot it. It gets saved. Now Vlasic goes for it. He's not going to get it either. Time is slowly winding down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chicago wins. Finally snap this losing streak. They slay the dragon that is the Seattle mid-pack Kraken. They finally beat Seattle for the first time in forever. And Brandon Perlini just got shouted out in this chat. Bedard first season with 70 points. What an amazing rookie year from 7th overall pick. You are such a shitter. You are such a shithead. I'm dead. You are such a piece of shit. Beating the Kraken sounds like something Chris Nero would twist into something completely different. Yay, Hawks win. Yeah, sweetie. Woo! Hawks win. You love to see it. Good game from the boys. Right on, go Hawks. Shout out shout out to Tob and Scott for the big donos tonight. You guys were clutch. I don't know. It felt like we've lost the last 5 in a row. We needed that one, man. It's fucking late, man. It's late. Happy Easter to everyone tomorrow. Happy Easter to all who celebrate. I hope you guys have a good day tomorrow with your families. I will see you guys back Monday. I'll see you back Monday, all right? Happy Easter. Go Hawks, man. That feels good. A win feels good. We don't even have to fucking pull up. Oh, nice. Preds are up 2 with 2:30 left, for those wondering. Preds are up 2. Good. San Jose going to drop this one. What a day of hockey, man. What a day of hockey. Avs beat the Stars 2-0. Pens beat down on the Florida Panthers 9-4. Florida Panthers are shameless, gutless tankers. That's disgusting. Happy Resurrection Sunday. Happy Easter. Right on. Capitals 6, Sabres 2. That was a beatdown as well. A lot of goals. A lot of goals across the league today, man. Should we rip a tankathon before I get out of here? Should we rip a tankathon before I get out of here, chat? We'll rip a simmy. Let's rip a simmy. You can't leave without a draft sim, chat. Come on. Okay. I don't like that. Let's reset. Okay. Ooh. Why is it so hard? Bang! There we go. Ivar Stenberg, you are a Chicago Blackhawk. There you have it, chat. I appreciate you guys. I hope you all have a great night. Stream Monday. I'll have videos coming out this week, podcasts, all the sorts. I am going to be covering the playoffs as well, streaming playoff games, so be ready for that. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. Shout out to Tob and Scott again. Thank you guys so much for donating. I hope you guys have a great night. And go Blackhawks.